a strong defensive response. It is a state-sponsored, state-tolerated, open and armed attack on our territory, on our citizens, on our military assets. And therefore, this is all, I mean, it's an act of war.
Let me answer this in terms of 1999.
Yes, sir.
Of course, 1971, Mrs. Gandhi went to Parliament and then Rashtrapati agreed to declare war.
Thank you, yeah.
But 1999 Kargil, we did not formally declare war. Well, nevertheless, it was a war without a formal declaration. So formal declaration of war will come if required. Otherwise, what we are doing at the moment is an undeclared war. We are in a state of war. Make no mistake about it. It has all the attributes of an armed conflict between two nation states. But we really don't need a formal declaration. There's no UN convention that says, till you make a formal declaration, you can't go fight the other chap. So there's something, we were talking about the economy. The Karachi Stock Exchange had tanked 5% yesterday and 7% today, sir. So you can understand how it's going to hit these idiots economically. I have a message from a colleague of mine, an ambassador of Pakistan, now living in New York. His daughter went to withdraw money from the State Bank of Pakistan today. I hope it's correct. Says she was told she could only withdraw 50 American dollars. No more than that. So now they are trying to save their dollars also.
Pakistan has, I've also heard this, that Pakistan has restricted currency access to its people, and therefore this shows that Pakistan is short of money.
Terribly short.
So Pakistan, this is a very strong source-based input that Pakistan has put restrictions on withdrawal from banks. And this is going to create panic in Pakistan, because I think a formal announcement is coming. I think they are putting a limit. I was told.
Well, $50 is what I was told.
$50 is what you were told. I was told it's 3,000 Pakistani rupees,
which is
probably less than $10. A limit of 3,000 rupees a day is being put on cash withdrawals from Pakistani banks and ATMs if they are working. General Bakshi, the situation is extremely serious since we last spoke. And when we last spoke, we had not anticipated something like this. A total violation has happened. We are under attack. We've intercepted in about 11 locations so far, and we continue to intercept. And we have hit them in Islamabad, in Karachi, and in Sialkot, sir. Now, which way is this going? Can you tell us what you expect in the next couple of hours?
This is taking on the contours of a proper war, a proper limited conflict to straight away, but it's not limited because in geographical spread, it comes from Rajasthan up to the north. So it is a conflict. It is as of now not very high intensity, but tending towards a full-scale conflict, And that is why I am saying, Arnab, we should never go into conflict with mental brakes on, right? That we have not to, we shouldn't escalate, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that, because those mental brakes will have to be shed. Otherwise, because of these self-imposed restrictions, you would not hit as hard as you would want to. Like I said, let's please define what is our aim. The aim of this entire exercise is to impose deterrence on Pakistan by raising costs and consequences, for Pakistan. You see, and that means you impose sufficient punishment, not just on the terrorist organization, that is long passé. You have to now hit the Pakistani military establishment. You have to now hit the Pakistani ISI to raise costs and consequences. You have to be very clear that you might think it is still a very limited conflict. But if Pakistan is fearing for its life, it could do reactions which are full-scale conventional responses.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, General Bakshi is live with us. We're looking at various kinds of armory that are used. We have Major General Rajan Kochar, who's been head of ordnance in the Central Command, so he knows ordnance very well. What are they using? What are we using? I would like a military assessment from you, General Kochar. What are they using and what are we using in response? And what General Kochar is the likely course in terms of arms, ammunition that we need to deploy, and which we reserve a right to use if we want to inflict heavy damage. What the country wants to see is heavy damage for Pakistan. Very big and bloody damage for Pakistan. What do we need to use, or what do we reserve the right to use next?
Thank you, Arnab. Now, what the situation with whatever information I've been able to gather in the last about hour and a half, it is pointing out that we are certainly going into war. So, if anybody has got any doubts, he should rest it aside, because there is no way this is going to de-escalate now. And I think Pakistan had this intention right from the first day. The way they were provoking us into this sort of a situation, I think we have reached that situation. Now, coming to your specific questions about the war waging capabilities of both the armies, as well as what we should do now, I think the first and foremost action, there is a meeting, I think, going on now. The army has to, whatever army has not mobilized as of now, I think those orders you have to be given straight up.
General Kochar, I'm going to come back to you. I'm told that Karachi is hit very badly. I'm told Karachi has been hit very badly. I'm told breaking news. I'm going back to the breaking news right now. General Bakshi is on air. I'm told that in Banaskantha, Kutch and Paran, there is a total blackout right now. It's a very serious situation. 3 Pakistani drones have been neutralized on the Kutch border. So they've tried to attack Kutch also. General Bakshi, they've tried to attack Kutch. There are 3 simultaneous attempts for drone attacks in the Kutch district. The drones which were trying to attack the Kutch border have been shot down today. I'm going to go across to our stringers, hopefully, and our reporters in the Kutch area. So they've tried to attack Gujarat. General Bakshi? They're attacking
Absolutely.
Gujarat.
You know, Arnab, last night, 1 o'clock in the morning, they started with that drone missile rocket attacks on 15 different military targets. Today, they are following up in multi-sectoral attacks. That means attacks in Jammu, Akhnur, Kathua, these areas. The next set of attacks is coming at the other end. When you want to have deception, then you sort of, open fronts wide apart to keep the our side guessing, right? So we have to have our own plan, very simple, and impose our plan on the enemy's plan. I'm once again trying to sound a note of caution. The time for mixed civil military games is over. It is becoming a pure military games, pure military conflict. Let it be handled in a military fashion by the professionals. You know that the command authority is with the foreign ministry here there. Now, if it is full-scale war or almost tending there too, then let the military professionals handle it as a war. We can't keep inventing new types of wars in which a different set of rules applies, which are decided by the foreign ministry or by the home ministry. It is